learning who owns the intellectual property of black imagination now is going to be a 21st century issue. Jazz is great, but who owns it? Blues is great, but who owns it? And then if this is not capital, no wonder I can't make my own movies. Who owns the capital? If black people, if you harvest, if black people have produced so much cultural wealth in, leave sport out, just in jazz and blues and gospel and American music that goes all over the world, how come they don't have a cent of that capital in order to extend and transform and transaction the future and the present imaginative process? How come they can't finance their own movie? Why are they still poor? To me, if I even only owned Billie Holiday's music, I would make 20,000 movies. I'm sorry. So who owns the intellectual product of black people? Intellectual literature, even now, black publishers, for example.
Gerima is a name that each of us need to know, and we need to sketch it in our minds. And if you have not seen the movie Sankofa, shame on you. You need to go get it. You need to buy it. Do not just watch it on YouTube. Buy it. Support this man's art and support what he's doing, because this brother changes lives. Because after you see Sankofa, you will never be the same. Now let's get this adventure started. Brother Hatim at GNJ.media. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Right now, we got Haile Gerima breaking down the battlefield of the 21st century, and that is the battlefield of intellectual property. Not just intellectual property worldwide, but black intellectual property. Who will own it in the 21st century? We have created tons and tons and megatons of creative products. We created jazz, we created blues, we created hip hop. And the question that needs to be part of the argument that we are having in this reparations battle and all these other battles, who owns that intellectual property? We got white companies that have been building up for the last 100 years their war chests, because in a sense, they kind of are preparing for what's coming in the future, because we're coming for our shit, right? There's a lot of intellectual property out here. And speaking of intellectual property, who owns yours, right? Are you creating? If you are creating, then who owns yours? Have you created a brand? Have you created a tribe that can surround and not only eat off of what you're creating, but be there to protect it? Because people are coming from it, family. Because I keep telling y'all, content is king. Family, listen, a lot of y'all are sitting on these brilliant projects, these brilliant ideas, and you're just sitting on them. Like you, I mean, it's like you the goose with the golden egg, and you just too scared to stand up and share the golden egg with the world. Get up off your ass. Let everybody see the golden eggs that you laying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may be able to benefit from what you have, what you're trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? And we have to stand up not only for our own creativity, but we got to stand up for the creativity of our ancestors, because our ancestors left us a gold mine, but many of us don't realize it's a gold mine because we have been excluded from that part of the business. Family, let me tell you, right now the music industry is making billions off of the creativity of your ancestors. Right now the movie industry is making billions off the creativity of your ancestors. Right now every industry out there in some form or fashion is benefiting off of us, and we're not benefiting from the fact that they are able to benefit. They have established their borders, and they have to establish what they own. So they own the jazz recordings, they own the blues recordings, they own the movies. Family, one, We got to wage war to get back what's ours. And then on top of that, we got to establish our borders and start protecting what we are and will be currently creating. Many of you right now are nurturing babies that will grow up to be sensations, that will grow up and be the next Michael Jacksons, the next Spike Lees, the next whoever. He asked the question, if we have all of this creative capital, why is it that we can't finance our own movies? He said if he owned Billie Holiday's catalog alone, he will make 20,000 movies. Why? Because he will own the rights to all of the stuff that she has, and that money, when other people want to use Billie Holiday stuff, will have to come to him. But it's not coming to our community. It's financing other people's children's dreams, not ours. Family. We need to start talking about ownership. Ownership. And the first thing that you can establish is the ownership of your own stuff, and the money that we start compiling from what we start owning as groups, as families, as tribes. We could go on and throw some of that into a pot and have a pot so that we could go out and start fighting for the other intellectual property that truly belongs to us and should be financing us. Yo, this is Brother Hatem, and if you have a creative idea that you are sitting on, that you want to bring to the public, right, and you need help with that, you need to check with us at Geometry Journey. Inboxes on our Facebook page, inboxes on our YouTube page. Hit us up at gnj.media. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what help you need. We can help you with a social media campaign. We can help you develop your podcast. We can help you develop your streaming platform. We can help you create commercials. We can help you with your ebooks and your e-courses. That's what we do. So go and plug in and join the tribe. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. No, I'm just joking, family. Family, thank you for joining us. Be sure to catch us on the next video, family. Peace. Watch the next video. Watch.